Okay, so we've talked there about Matlock Town's senior team, and now we'll give some focus to one of Matlock Town's junior teams as well, because very recently Matlock Town's under-18s have won the Derby City Football League under-18s Saturday Division 1 League title. That's quite a mouthful. And I've now got with me for an interview one of the main people behind the team, one of the managers, Tim Hubbard. Tim, thanks for coming on to the show tonight.
Pleasure. Lovely to meet you, Matt.
Yeah, well, as soon as we heard the news that you'd won the league title, then we were very keen to have you on. And certainly Bryn Appley, Matlock Town's senior club chairman, was also very, very keen to hear more about the success for Matlock Town. So yeah, well, first of all, just did you know at the start of this season that this was going to be a special one for Matlock's under-18s team?
Yeah, we were pretty hopeful. We played in the under-18 league last year in the Derby City League Division 1, and in a really tight season. We won the title last year as well. So coming into this season with the lads all being a year older, we were pretty hopeful that they'd fare pretty well and do well in the league. But I think we were surprised that they've managed to win it with 2 games to go, and win it so well with only losing 1 game all season. It's been pretty special. The lads have been fantastic.
Yeah, just a quick glance at the league table just shows how dominant you were. I think I'm right in saying it's 11 wins from 12 and only 1 defeat. And as you say, you've already mathematically won the league title, and there's still 2 games left for you to play this season. And just how impressed are you with the team that you've won the title? Well, not just won the title, because you've done it before, but this time you've done it so convincingly. And what is the reason why behind this team has been so strong this season?
I think I think the good thing about it is, as a side, we've got a really strong group of players. If you look at the league if you look at the league stats, we've scored more goals than everybody else in 53, and we've conceded less goals than everybody else in 19. So it sort of proves that right the way through the team and right the way through the squad, we've got a really strong group of players. And I think the main thing with it is that most of the lads have been at Matlock and have played for the team for 11 seasons. And I think I can remember, I didn't run the team at the beginning. That was Darren Perrow and John Heppenstall. And they started it, as I say, when they were under 6-7s. And it's the same group of lads. It's, the same 15, 16, 17 lads have been playing together for the last 11, 12 years. And you can watch them play. And when you see them play, they're a great side.
And just in terms of the players that have won the league title for you this season, how big a future could some of these players have? Do they have do you think they have the opportunity to do something really well in the senior game, maybe even play at the level sort of that Matlock play now, or could even reach even higher?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we've been really lucky in that they've had some really good coaching. We've had Max Marshall and Elliot Hitchcock, who came through the Matlock Academy and started coaching started coaching junior sides when they were 15. And they're both really good coaches. They've made the lads into much better players. And, the lads now play really good football. And 4 of the lads actually are at development academies. 2 of them are at Buxton. 2 of them have played games for Buxton Reserves regularly. One of the other lads is at Nottingham Forest. And I think there's 3 or 4 of the other lads as well who've not gone down that route, who are off to university soon, who really, really could sort of play at a Matlock standard or higher. There's 3 or 4 of the lads who are seriously decent footballers.
Yeah, and I know in terms of sort of junior football, there's loads of different levels in terms of like loads of different leagues that players will play at. Just how strong are Matlock in general, just in terms of the junior game? So I understand there is a lot of leagues that players will take part in. Just how strong are Matlock doing sort of overall in the junior level?
I think Matlock are pretty strong. I mean, they've got 23 sides this year running from under 7s right the way through up to our under 18s. They've got girls' sides in that. They play in a variety of leagues. We've got teams that play in the Sheffield League. We've got teams that play in the North Derbyshire Youth Football League. And we've also got teams, obviously, that play in the Derby City League, which is where my guys play. And I think, as you say, there's different levels. And I know, you look at the Sheffield League and you look at the Derby League, and there's certainly a really good standard of football. I mean, the under 15s, when they were under 14s, moved into the Derby City League, my side. Not my side, the side, and they had 2 really good seasons and won both the league and cup doubles. So they sort of moved up a standard into the Derby City League. But I think the Matlock teams across the board, from under 7s through to under 17s, 18s, were a really strong club. They're one of the strongest clubs in Derbyshire.
Excellent. And just how important, just in terms of Matlock as a town, how important is it for successes like these? Because as you mentioned before, it's not the first time that Matlock Town at this level have won the league title at this level. Just how important is it for Matlock as a town to get success in the sport at junior level?
I think, Matlock senior squad are having a great season this year, but I think for the junior teams to be doing well and be successful is really important. I think it gives a real focus for the kids, to come and play football, to play sport. I think it's important. It's involved from girls football and boys football right way through the ages. And I think it just is a great outlet for kids in the local area to play. And I think the way the Matlock's run, it's all run by volunteers, it's coaches, it's dads getting involved, doing the best they can for the kids in the community. I think it's a really, really important club, and I think it's really important for the schools and for the kids in the area.
And just finally as well, have the players been allowed to celebrate the success properly? Because obviously they've still got a couple of games left. Are you drilling that professionalism into them to make sure they only celebrate once the season is finished? Obviously, I'm not saying that they're out partying, so I'm guessing a few of them will be the age where they need to be drinking Ribenas rather than anything else. But have the celebrations started?
I couldn't possibly comment on what they've been out drinking. I'm sure all of them are at home revising for their A levels now. No, I mean, we've not. We're going to have a party towards the end of the season. We're just trying to sort it out with the club. Dave Grericks is organising that with the club at the moment, to have a get together with all the kids and all the players who've played right the way through from the under 7s all the way up to the under 18s. All the various coaches, people like Craig and Max and Elliot and Dave and John Heppenstall, all of those guys, get them all together, and we'll have a proper party when the season's done. We were trying to do it on the 9th of April, so after the last game, but for various reasons we can't do that. So it's probably going to be in June or July, but we'll have a good day out.
Excellent. Okay, well, thanks for your time, Tim. And obviously it's just fantastic to hear that Matlock Town and the town in general just doing so well at junior football level, and it's great to hear of the successes that are coming through. So congratulations, and thanks for your time for this interview, Tim.
Thanks very much. Appreciate your time. Cheers, Matt.